That's all we need, Jim.
Yeah.
That's it. We're gonna get busted for this. Now we're gonna get busted for being on a bus with topless girls. God damn it, and they're underage. We're fucked.
Oh no.
So that's all.
You're next to Jeffrey Epstein in the cell. He's like, I got their age. I think they're good. Yeah.
And I was in Jeffrey Epstein's house once.
What?
Really?
Yes, with Bobby Slayton. I've got nothing. Yeah, this is
when they got up to go to the bathroom. Did he smell the seat?
No.
How was Jeffrey Epstein's house?
Unbelievable.
I mean, but what was the occasion?
Bobby Slayton, Woody Allen, and Sun Yi.
Oh my God!
Oh, this is like a Mad Libs.
Exactly.
Holy moly!
It is. That's a very good one. That's nice, man. There was Dick Cavett.
Wow.
And I can't think of his name. I can see him.
Harvey.
No.
Epstein, not a good guy, but he throws a hell of a dinner party.
Yeah.
Apparently. I mean, these are some good guests.
Good guess.
But it was, and then there was one other comic, and I can't remember. He's passed away.
Greg,
and it's another one.
Patrice, Louis Anderson,
No,
Norm, Bob, Saget, Gilbert.
No, it's nobody will reach.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's one further back. He was. I know everybody's married.
Not Richard Jeni.
No.
Freddie Roman, Alan King.
No. We could play. It sounds like.
Okay.
So
I think it began with a G. And he was. I can tell you this. He was married to Ty Babylonia.
All right, that's all you need. Ty Babylonia's husband.
And I can't think of who.
How do you get invited to Epstein's?
If fucking Slayton called me up and said, he really likes comics.
Randy Gardner. No, that's a figure skater.
No.
All right.
Brian Boitano.
Tanya Harding.
What?
He was a middle act.
What's the occasion for this?
It was that Bobby had gotten this. He had invited a bunch of, Epstein was like, let's go, let's get a bunch of hoo-has together. I mean,
Sure.
if you looked at the list of people he hung out with, so he liked Bobby's work, and then he said he wanted to meet me apparently, but Bobby goes, he's got really unbelievable wine. We're going to drink really great. I said, okay, fuck it. Now I know nothing about him.
Yeah.
It's David Brenner.
David Brenner.
Yeah.
Okay.
David was
legend.
there.
Wow.
And he was really funny.
So
it was
funny to go to Epstein's place for wine.
Huh? Yeah. So it was.
How old is bottles? 16 years?
So I'm there. Nothing is. This is years ago. This is like 7 years before the shit hits the fan.
Oh, yeah.
And we're there, and it was just kind of wild. And then the capper of the evening is, at the very end, David Blaine shows up.
Whoa!
Oh, yeah.
Can you make these charges disappear?
So that was our night. I'll tell you, there were young girls flitting about, but I didn't know. Having not figured out anything on the Boyer bus about age, I had no idea. I didn't know how old or young they were.
Sure.
And there was a woman who was an older woman who was really, really attractive, and I thought she. I thought she was the one.
Yeah.
That was Epstein's, girlfriend. That's
Right.
what I thought. And it was the kind of thing you go into when we got here, it's weird from the beginning, because it's like you go in and he's got a whiteboard and there's all of this stuff drawn on it. And he goes, you want me to tell you what that is? And I go, yeah, well, sure. Bobby and I, he goes, I had the Israeli defense minister here last night for dinner, and then he's got me and Bobby Slayton. I mean, what kind of a fucking, are you shitting me? And then he said, and so we were talking about, he was showing me what kind of defense systems Israel would use in case of attack.
Wow.
And I thought, you know what? First up, what is the Israeli defense minister? What the fuck is the matter? Why would you tell me this is already, now it's weird.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nothing else is weird, but I know this was like a honk, something is wrong in this house.
Yeah.
Sure.
This is a guy who's working on his defense many years before.
Right. Right.
That's interesting. I mean, and his place was outstanding, right? I mean, it was just
it was major.
gorgeous. Yeah.
You can see it. What is it, Upper West?
It's between Madison and Fifth.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
In the 60s. And it kind of is like a big, you know, it was a big, and it didn't have a lot of furniture in it. It was very bare, but it was done well.
Yes.
And the wine was stupidly expensive, and it was.
Was it great wine?
It was really great wine.
Can you tell when you're like having? I can't really tell.
But I can because it's just another way to hide your alcoholism.
Right.
If you can go, boy, now I can take. I have a sense now of what's good.
Yes, I'm a connoisseur, not an alcoholic.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how they were in Kentucky all week, and they're like so proud that they're like these bourbon sommeliers. But I'm like, you're still a good job. You can tell that they're caramel notes. You're still wrapping your car around a fucking pole, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Heroin addicts know when it's pure shit, you know, versus...
But it was really... and we got invited back again.
Ah.
And Bobby said, "You want to go?" I said, "I ain't going to that house again."
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, absolutely not. I don't care how good the wine is. I said, something is fucked up in there, and I don't know what it is.
Wow.
Not going Bobby
But it was
Slayton's
one of
the voice
those
of
things,
reason.
too. You know this thing. It's a thing where somebody wants to hang out with you, and they may be able to give you something.
Right.
But you go, I don't want it.
It feels weird. Then you're indebted to them.
Yeah.
Who knows what.
Bobby's like, we're getting massages.